Welcome everybody to the green room.
Heard you guys say.
We were just talking about it.
You think you're some kind of rock star or something? We're gonna go to jail.
We had the fire alarm go off one show already.
What do we have to deal with this right now? How do you like that segue?
Really good. I'm gonna try not to ruin the gig.
Oh my God!
You might as well get in on this too.
I'm not you,
we are silly, stupid people.
Dude, I heard somebody outside talking about our bus while I was in it. They were like, no. They were like, yeah, that's the Red Clay Strays gig machine. They probably won't have that thing much longer. They'll probably run it down before they get a new bus. But they about to, though, because they going on tour with Eric Church and Derek Bentley. So they about to hit it big time. That's what they said.
As if that's who's buying the new bus.
Yeah.
The gig machine.
It's the gig machine.
That's like a ripoff of Scooby-Doo.
Have we started?
Yeah.
Oh.
I was just letting it roll.
Okay. Cool.
Welcome to Strays Off Stage, Episode 2. You'll notice this is the same green room as Episode 1 because it's a cool-looking green room, and why the hell not?
Yeah.
We'll record 2 of them.
Yeah.
This will probably come out like the week later, but I mean, maybe. I don't know when I'll release it. Who knows?
We don't know anything.
We don't know anything. I'm still behind on the Opry. At the point that we're recording this right now, I still have not finished editing the Opry video.
Yeah.
And the Opry video's got to be released first.
Nobody cares about the Opry anymore.
No, it's old news. But let's talk about it.
You want to talk about the Opry?
Yeah, man.
Even though nobody cares about it anymore?
Nobody cares about it anymore. And that video's already been released.
Yeah.
How'd you feel playing the Opry?
I felt like I was holding my breath the entire time until I got off stage.
Really?
Yeah.
That's cool. See, that's why we did that, because now you have a fresh perspective on it.
Yeah.
That's cool.
It was cool when I finally got to get off stage because it felt like my heart was racing and like I was like, you know?
Yeah. Yeah.
Because it went well. So
Yeah.
that's all you want. You want your Opry debut to go well.
Yeah, that was a cool little bump on y'all socials for a minute. Yeah, people
It
were
was just a great life experience.
Yeah.
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 I can tell my kids one day that I played the Opry at least now. So
Yeah.
I think I've said that before, but that's something to be proud of for sure.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, me and Andy just talked about a second ago. We just talked about CMA Fest and how much of a fiasco that was.
Yep, that was terrible. Man, talk about just, I don't know, you got to feel kind of bad for them, right? Because they're out there and, I mean, everybody in Nashville's a pro.
Yeah.
At that stuff. Like, most people are getting hired by CMA to do a good job, and I don't know what kept happening, but they weren't getting it. They were freaking out, and one of them just left and got fired. And man, I feel more bad for them than I was kind of pissed because, I mean, it's not like they're sitting there meaning for you to do bad, but also it felt like amateur hour too. You know, like that was the highest pitched feedback squeal I've ever heard in my life.
Dude, I hate I wasn't rolling when that happened.
Yeah. That probably would have broke your camera audio or something.
It almost broke my ears. I've never had. So there's only been a couple of times in my life where I've had to stop and plug my ears because something was so loud it just hurt so much.
Yep.
That was one of those times.
Mm-hmm.
I had to put my camera down. I almost dropped my camera and plug my ear because I was squatting next to a monitor, so it was like right there. It was ringing like for the rest of the show.
Yeah.
I was really afraid that had some damage.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You probably have some damage by now. I know I do.
Yeah.
I wake up, or before I go to bed sometimes, I just hear it.
I get that sometimes, like tinnitus.
Yeah.
It's
awesome.
I get that sometimes. I need to start wearing earplugs on the stage with you guys, because I'm very often I'm like squatting right next to y'all's monitors, and these things are jacked all the way, but like I'm squatting with my head right there. You know? So I need to start getting I need to start wearing earplugs when I record you guys. You good?
Yeah, I thought I heard a car horn and then somebody playing like an accordion or something in there.
Dude, you got headphones right there if you want to put them on.
Yeah.
I thought you were gonna just put them on your
I
hat.
was gonna try to be funny.
It's all right. It would have been funny. Guess you gotta take your hat off. I don't know how this is gonna work. I think I'm gonna release this one and the episode 1 at the same time, I guess.
Yeah.
Yeah, might as well.
Yeah. That's fine. Caviters. It's not a Stetson.
No. You made it work though.
I did.
Yeah.
For a few seconds.
Yeah.
Wow, I feel like I'm loud.
It's different when you can hear your own voice in your headphones.
I don't like it. I hate my voice.
Most people do.
Yeah.
I hate listening to my voice.
Yeah. I hate listening to your voice too.
Thank you.
Just kidding.
Yeah, so Drew in the band though, I'll go ahead and introduce you. You're the guitar player and the other writer.
Mm-hmm.
You're my writing buddy. We write together. Well, we've actually never written a song together.
Yes, we have.
Except for the one that we just wrote.
Bro, we did like a whole week together.
Oh yeah,
Come on.
Y'all haven't.
I
played
just
any
came
of
up to
this.
Nashville for nothing that one week, huh?
So Drew, I write songs as like a hobby, or I was writing songs as like a hobby. And Drew started writing, and he was right. You were writing you were aiming to start writing professionally, kind of. Maybe not. I just know,
I mean, well,
yeah.
the band has been my whole intention for writing.
I know that you were setting up co-writes, and I wasn't doing that. I just like.
Oh, that's what you mean by professionally.
Right.
Okay. Yeah.
Cool. I wasn't doing that. It was at the point like I would write a song in the bathroom and send it to Brandon. You know what I mean? That's like till things get right. I wrote that in the bathroom.
Yeah.
In the shower, sent it to Brandon. But you invited me to come to some Nashville co-writes, and I just kind of like followed you around everywhere. Yeah.
I mean,
we did that.
But you slayed it. It was awesome.
Appreciate it.
Yeah.
It was a good week. I appreciate you bringing me along. We were with Eric Church that week.
We did.
It was like my third co-write ever. I was at Eric's house writing a song with Eric Church.
Yeah, you had that line about the armadillo, and he was like,
Yeah.
I like that.
Eric
Let's
Church,
roll with it.
He liked the armadillo line.
Yeah, Eric Church likes armadillos.
I guess he's an
Weird.
armadillo fan.
Yeah.
Have you been writing anything recently?
Yeah, I wrote a couple songs like a week and a half ago, I think.
Yeah.
Maybe 2 weeks ago.
Yeah.
One's kind of like a funky rock song or the southern rock type thing, and the other is a really slow, sad country song.
Yeah.
That I wrote about love, like a jaded love kind of thing.
Yeah.
You know?
What's your writing process look like?
There's a few different approaches, I guess. Sometimes I'll have a melody that comes to my head, and or I'll have a melody and words that come together, and I'm like, yeah, that's cool. I can write a whole song around that, and I'll do that. Or sometimes I'll have a riff that I really like that I'm just fiddling around on guitar, and then I'm like, okay, I can write a song around that, and sometimes won't come back to it for years sometimes, and then one day it'll just pop in my head like a melodic idea will pop in and just write around that, and sometimes it all just comes together at the same time, and those are the ones I like the most.
Yeah. That's cool.
Yeah. What's yours?
Kind of the same thing, man. It's really, there's no formula to it. Andy, you've already had your turn.
It's like I've never been here before.
Yeah.
Cotton
Hey.
Candy Andy.
I think while you're right here, I think we're going to release both of these about the same time. We're just talking about the same stuff, CMA and whatnot.
Yeah.
Yeah. We just have, in 1 week, we'll release 2 episodes. This is episode 2.
Yeah.
Me and Drew.
Boop. All these wires and stuff in my way.
But there's no formula to it for me. Sometimes it's melody idea that I had, like, oh, that sounds cool. I'm Still Fine was from a melody.
Mm-hmm.
Sometimes it's a concept. Like I have a concept of what I want to write about, and so I'll sit down and try to make it happen. Sometimes I just hear a line in my head that I think sounds cool, and I'll jot that down.
Yeah.
There's no rules to it.
So you're like really good at telling stories and creating stories and stuff like that. Do you ever have a story idea that you come up with the actual story beforehand and then you find a way to make it all rhyme?
That was the case for Killers.
Okay. Yeah.
That was the case for Killers. I knew I wanted to write a story. I'd met a few homeless people in Texas, and that story in the song Killers on your album was based on real people talking, you know.
Mm-hmm.
But it was kind of like that.
Okay.
I took those stories, I created like a storyboard of what I wanted to happen. I wrote a song around it.
Yeah.
You know. But so you're more musically inclined than I am. I can't really play the guitar very well.
Only because I've been doing it for longer.
No. Actually, not true. I was just about to say, I started playing guitar like in middle school, which is longer, I think. You started playing guitar, what, like 7 years ago when we first met?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Something like that.
I've technically been playing guitar longer than you have. I stopped learning. I learned the chords, and I just play chords.
Mm.
You started learning, and you just like kept going and kept learning. Surpassed me. It's
I
cool.
love guitar.
Yeah, man, I'm
My
super
favorite.
impressed. It's really cool.
Thank you.
Let that be a message to anybody that like wants to chase their dream, you know?
Yeah.
Like you were well in the middle of college and didn't like where your life was going. So you're like, screw it. I'm just going to be a rock and roll star.
Yeah. It's weird.
You did the thing, man.
Still doing the thing.
Still doing the
Still
thing.
learning.
It's never too late to learn.
Yeah.
You can jump
There's a
into
lot of
it.
people I look up to in guitar. And like, man, I wish I could do stuff like that. But it's not a comparison thing. It's just like, I want to grow, continually.
Yeah.
So,
Yeah. I feel like if lots of people could have that outlook, they could achieve whatever goals they have and whatever careers they set.
yeah.
But you have to learn. You have to be able to learn.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Never really satisfied with the instrument.
Even me with like photography and videography, I'll see photos that are way better than mine, and part of me get a little irritated. I was like, okay, well, why are they better? Let me pay attention. What can I do better?
Yep.
You know?
Exactly.
Yep. I'll see promo video. I make all y'all's promo videos and stuff. I'll see promo videos that are just incredible. I'm like, okay, how did they do that? How can I do that? Let me learn from it.
Like what editing techniques they're using and whatnot.
You're never the best at what you do. I don't care what you do. You're never the best at it.
Even if you are, somebody's going to come up and they're going to be better than you.
Yeah. It's a classic cowboy story. The gunman that's the best gunslinger in the town, and
Yep.
there's always somebody there's always a faster gun. You know. So
Eric Clapton was God at one point.
yeah. Yeah, dude.
I mean, it's not our cup of tea, but that was what people thought. And now you got people who can play Eric Clapton licks in their sleep,
yeah.
you know,
Yeah.
and all more, you know.
Yeah. There are 13-year-olds that for some reason are just like better guitar players and better singers than some people will ever be. And some people just have natural talent. Some people have to teach themselves. There's no rules to any of it, man.
No.
Just the big fundamentals are be teachable, be able to learn, and be hardworking.
Yeah.
Be able to have a drive. With those two things, you can do anything, whatever you want to do.
Yep.
There's no rules. Yeah. But you guys have really carved out a new name for yourselves in the industry, in an industry that is constantly changing with the internet right now. You guys are a breath of familiarity to, or like a throwback to the rock and roll bands of old.
Yeah.
You guys are, I would use the phrase becoming famous. Based on what I can see from the outside, I would use that phrase.
Okay.
You guys are becoming famous by grinding and playing gigs and just being good people in a world, in an industry that exists mostly online right now.
Mm-hmm.
In an industry where somebody can have a famous TikTok blow up, and then that's their whole claim to fame, and then they're forgotten a month later. It's like the ADHD nature of society. You guys are a consistently good band that's touring and grinding and playing and learning and evolving, and it's really cool.
Yeah, it is because it's real. I
Yeah.
think a lot of that, flash in the pan, that's exactly what that is. That's why people go away and stop paying attention to you if you're just like a TikTok star. Some of those TikTok stars release consistent content. They're just their own version of what we're doing because they're grinding with their stuff. But the one that pops off just one video and then does their thing, I mean, people are signing record deals with those people. It blows my mind because like they're looking strictly on numbers when they're not looking at like ticket sales, for instance. Like there's people who've won like American Idol or The Voice or something.
Yeah.
And they'll have them signed to a record deal. And it's like, how can you prove that they're going to be able to go and sell tickets and that people will actually like them?
Yeah. I just told Andy in the last episode that ticket sales are the true mark of a good band or good artist or whatever. It's like when you move tickets, like that's the real world implications of your talent, you know?
Yeah, but there's people that I consider better than all of us, or like people that I look up to that were selling more tickets than
that are not selling tickets,
that are selling more tickets that we're selling more tickets than they are.
Exactly. So this is the interesting part of that conversation. It's personal preference.
Yeah.
The whole point of art, in like art is communication. Mm-hmm. When an artist paints a painting, they're communicating to an unknown audience. When I write a song, I'm communicating to or when you play a song, you're communicating to an audience. Mm-hmm. So everybody will have their preferences.
Yeah.
Some dude may like this one guy that doesn't have any fans, but you're a fan of them, and that's what counts, and that's good. When I say ticket sales are what matter, I mean in the real world business of music, the question is, how many people can you influence enough to spend money on you? That's what counts in the business side of it.
On the business side, yeah, I guess.
I also don't know anything.
Yeah, I appreciate the business side of it, but I don't care for it at the same time. I'm just here to make art, so
Yeah.
That subjectiveness is it's just up to the individual, I guess, who perceives the art that you're making. Like you're saying, like it's that, but I'm just basically saying I don't care about the business. I'm glad that we have the business side and that I can make a career off of it. But I'm gonna make music no matter what. That's just who I am.
Yeah, and I don't mean to sound so confident when I'm talking. I really am very young in this, and I don't know that much. You can come in here,
Kanan. You can come in, bud.
Kanan.
That was very loud.
That was really loud. Sorry for that, guys. That was our agent. He's cool as hell. That's Kanan. I wish he would have come in here and said, "Hey," but I mean, no, I don't know. I'm not I don't know a lot. I'm just saying from what I've seen. But I can tell you something I think for sure is that the business and the art shouldn't mix very often. That's one thing I know. I don't think the business should tell the art how to be art.
Oh yeah, absolutely not.
Yeah, and at the same time, I don't think the art should be so judgmental or turn their nose up at the business. You know what I mean?
Right.
I know a lot of people that could be like, "Oh, ticket sales don't mean anything. It's about this, and that." And that's what I'm defending is the business matters. You know, the money matters because the money allows you to hear your favorite artist. The money allows you to buy their T-shirt. That the business matters, but there's a line between the two, and I think that for the most part they should stay separate. You know?
Yeah.
Create your art. The artists create the art, and the businessmen sell the art. Mm-hmm. And it's like a yin and yang relationship. You know?
Yep.
Yeah. From my humble and experienced 25-year-old opinion.
No, I agree.
Yeah.
Because I mean, you can capitalize. You can be a what am I looking for? Capitalist type, and that's what the industry's doing anyway. They've got their formula, and they know what works, and they're Walmart, and they're cranking out Walmart products.
Yeah.
Consistently. They're McDonald's. They're making, shitty burgers and fries.
Yeah.
But people are going to come and eat them,
I would call that the bad side of the business.
Yeah.
I believe.
They think they're making art though.
Yeah, I think they're making business. I don't think they're making
definitely
art.
making more business than they are art. Yeah.
Yeah. See, that's what I'm talking about when I say the lines shouldn't be crossed. So you take it like your standard radio country or your radio rap, your music that doesn't really have any soul, your music that's just made for consumption. What was the heart behind creating that song? What was the heart behind creating that composition, behind recording it? I guarantee you, and you brought me in a few of these co-writes where I've seen it firsthand, that the heart and the mindset behind it is what is going to sell, what's going to make money, you know what I mean? What's the 2-minute song that can be on the radio and make the most money?
What are the kids like?
Yeah.
Yeah. What are the kids talking about these days?
The problem is that art is self-expression and communication, but when you're not focused on expression, you're focused on business. So you're not creating art, you're creating business. And now the lines have blurred, and now you're creating McDonald's music.
Yep. I don't like it, but hey.
You like what you like.
Yeah. And I don't like that guy at all.
That guy's lame.
I hate him.
Bye.
Get out of here. Too tall, too skinny.
Yeah.
Don't even play basketball.
Don't even play basketball. It's a waste of what the guy said at the Mexican restaurant. We were at a Mexican restaurant the other day, and some chatterbox was sitting next to us and kept trying to talk to us. And he was, you know, I mean, it was cool. We're talking to him, but he's like, man, you're tall. You're really tall. Man, you're so tall. Do you play sports? And Brandon's like, no, I don't play any sports. He's like, man, that's a waste of height.
Yeah.
Thanks, dude.
Appreciate it.
Yeah, appreciate the compliment. The bathroom's back that way, dude.
Dude.
Go out the door to the left. No, not in here. There's one back there? I didn't know that.
Yeah.
I didn't know there was a bathroom back there.
Yeah. Did he beat you to it?
I thought you were going to join him.
Hey, I gotta have a drum off for the bathroom. Dumb. They don't have Red Bull here, dude.
I know. This is like my third cup of coffee since we've been here.
Nice.
But we're lucky. We're lucky in our position.
Yeah.
Because we know great business people. Great, wonderful, loving, great people in the business world.
Who want to make good art.
Who want to help distribute good art.
Yeah.
You notice they're not making art. You guys are making art. And that's cool. But without them, you wouldn't have an audience.
Right.
So you make the art. They distribute the art. It's a great relationship, and it works.
Yep. I love our people so much.
Y'all have a great team.
Yeah, we do. Everybody we're working with right now is killer.
I love Cody, the manager. I love y'all's agents, Kanan and Alex. You know what I mean? You guys have built a great team of people around you.
Yep.
Yeah.
I love our business manager.
Yeah, it's a new addition to the team.
He's a new addition to the team.
You guys, you want to announce that? Announce it.
What's his name?
Frank
Ford.
Yeah.
I forgot what company he works for. I'm terrible. No. Yeah. He's just he's been around for a long time. Frank's a great guy. Good hang. Nerdy in the best way.
Yeah.
Yeah, really good at math, and that's what we need.
Yeah. Well, let's talk about the growth, y'all's growth, and that's a good segue into that.
I haven't grown since high school. That sounds real. I don't like it. It's in my headphones. Okay, can you turn it off? There's a laugh track on there. It's all up in my head. Okay.
Wait, say it again. So let's talk about y'all's growth.
Let's talk about y'all's growth.
Oh, say your line.
I haven't grown since high school. There it is. Well, let's do that.
Yeah. No, dude, but really, Brandon, the singer, was the business manager for a while, or he took the role of the business manager.
Mm-hmm.
Like, you guys are getting paid for this gig. You're getting this much money for this
Credit
gig.
card bills.
Yeah, this month,
all sorts.
credit card bills, paying tithes, buying diesel, this and that. As a business, y'all have grown enough to where he can't do that anymore. That's a cool thing, that you have to hire a business manager to handle your money because you got a lot of it coming in, you know?
Yeah, it's more like I mean, yeah, it's that, but it's also like, it's more of we want to be able to focus fully on the art, and now we have somebody who's just like cutting us checks, and we'll pay them what their percentage is, and then bam,
there's a lot that
it's
goes
all done.
Yeah, there's a lot that goes into it, like not just taxes, but there's different sales tax for y'all's merch in different states that has to be addressed. There's overseas payment. Like, what if y'all go on a European tour, and now you're figuring out how to handle European money? And there's so much to it,
I have no clue, man.
Yeah,
It's awesome.
yeah, it's pretty cool.
Yeah, just the growth of the team in the last 6 months has been awesome.
Yeah,
I mean, we're working on music with people that we like, and just even other songwriters I'm able to connect with too. You know, that we can connect with.
Yeah.
It's gonna make us some good songs, and we're gonna get some good recordings, and yeah.
I think this next album's really going to be big for you guys, and I think these next couple of years, and hopefully this is not just wishful thinking, but I could think that I feel like this is like an on ramp. You know what I mean? You guys are on the ramp and you're going up. I feel like it could happen.
The way,
Yeah,
I believe in it. What we're doing right now,
yeah,
I really do, and I can't say that I can't say that I was that proud of that last album. I'm proud of the songs, but I'm happy that people like it,
yeah.
because I can't listen to it.
You can't listen to it.
No, it's like CIA torture, man. Rather listen to freaking, I don't know, a buzzsaw to wood or something over and over.
Yeah, I get what you're saying. Like nails on a chalkboard.
Yeah,
You'd
it's
rather
not that bad.
Yeah.
Buzzsaw to wood, I could take more than our album,
It's
but
an oddly specific sound you picked.
yeah, I couldn't think of anything. It's because of the fence I'm building, maybe.
You are building a fence.
Yeah.
Yeah. No, I like the old album. It's got some pros. It's got some good things. I'm glad that
songs on there are great.
Yeah.
I think the way
it's cool because it sounds like a work tape. It sounds like a Red Clay Strays work tape,
Yeah.
and it's a good introductory point to you guys for people that are listening. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
Like this is the introduction to the Red Clay Strays. It's as simple and as bare bones and as uncomplicated as a recording can be.
Yeah.
Yeah. It just doesn't. I think my biggest problem with it is that it doesn't capture y'all's energy.
No.
Yeah.
There's a lot of factors to that, though.
Yeah.
But we're in a better place now. So
Better place, and when the next album comes out, whenever it does, it's going to be a lot better.
yeah, a lot better.
A lot better.
That we can absolutely freaking guarantee.
We promise you guys.
I can't say anything other than it's going to be freaking awesome.
Wink, wink. It's going to be good.
Yep.
You guys are going to do great. We might as well. We better get ready to go out there. I think the opening band's about to start.
Yeah.
Yeah.
5 minutes. What? Oh, yeah.
Oh, 5 more minutes. Yeah. Ben Chapman's opening for you guys tonight. Ben Chapman is great. If anybody wants some good new music,
He's another one we should write with one day.
yeah, I'd love to write with
Ben's
Ben.
great.
He's cool as hell, man. I like him a lot.
He gets cuts. He does the damn thing.
He does
great.
the damn thing.
Yeah, him and Meg. Meg's his
Meg McCree.
girlfriend.
I don't know.
I know that they're either boyfriend, girlfriend, fiance, or married. I'm pretty sure they're just boyfriend, girlfriend though.
Yeah.
Like they're together.
I don't know.
She's awesome too.
Yeah. That's cool. Yeah. If you're a fan of the Red Clay Strays and you want some new music, listen to Ben Chapman and Meg McCree. They're really, really great. Good artists. And they're about to open for them tonight at the
Mulehouse.
The Mulehouse,
Columbia.
Yeah.
Tennessee.
Yeah. It's going to be a good show.
Well, hopefully.
Hopefully. All right. Thank you guys so much for tuning in.
Bye.